I know, I am a fool for bringing this animal onto my island. But I don't care. I really don't. 2,945 bells. Pretty nice interest. From Pinky. Try this, Steven. I believe it's super important to be adventurous in fashion, so I give you this piece because it looks like something you'd never wear. Since I can't see your reaction in person, I also have to assume you love it. I love it too. Alright. Mom. Want to see the falling star? Close my eyes and wish for. Nice try, darling. It's a secret, of course. Here's to make him wishes and chasing dreams. Hope our wishes come true. I'm fine sharing my wishes and stuff. I did also sell our turnips yesterday, so that's why there was no morning episode. Pilot's cap. Pretty sure that'll make me... Oh, no, it doesn't. You know what? Screw it. I'll wear it. Why not? Our mom gave us a pen stand. Neat. This is something I would never wear, but I'll wear it anyway, because why not? So, today, I actually have a few things to talk about Mario Kart World related, because as y'all would have seen, yesterday I streamed it for like 4 hours. I was gonna go longer. My throat is scratchy and kind of sore right now, because I had a lot of fun doing that, so I'm probably gonna stream it more, if I'm honest, because that was a lot of fun. Oh hey, 2 fossils right here in front of Diva's house. They're her enemies. This is where they belong. Though they're gonna get sold to the Nooklings. That's where enemies belong. Okay. I have something I can briefly show. I'm just gonna take doing this. I found a bro! Look at him! We were both dancing. I was the Burger King Toad. I only got the crown 3 times, but I don't care. I was Burger King Toad. That UK person was... They were the only one to come up and start, like, doing the little dance with me. Because, like, I would do that after every race. Because that's just what you do, right? You sit there and dance like a burger toad. And, like, everyone else would just, like, drive around. There was a Bowser at one point that was, like, super aggressive and was, like, going out of his way to go get shells, come back and throw them at me. I had just beaten him. So, like, you know, he was a bit salty, it seems. Especially because I'm freaking Burger Toad in Little Dumpy. You can't get more memey with a setup in that game. Like, it was a surprisingly comfortable setup, though. I actually rather liked it. I'm probably gonna play more with that. Might go like Toadette, but I don't know. Because like Toadette is cuter, but Burger Toad. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I will say, I feel like the community has solved its own quote-unquote problem with that game. And I'm gonna use my stream as the example. So, you'll see, like, creators like Shortcat complaining that, like, no, Nintendo hasn't fixed randoms by making it slightly more likely that a 3-lap track will show up in online play. Because they didn't give everyone the ability to always get a 3-lap track, basically. So it's not fixed. It's like, well, that would just ruin it, though. And I say that because I spent probably 2-3 hours during the stream playing online randoms, like worldwide randoms. It was rare that people actually picked the 3-lap courses. Hey, Pinky. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey there, my fabulous bestie. What's up for a chat? What should I do tonight? I don't know. Do what you do every night? Try to take over the world? She's Pinky and the Brain. She's Pinky and the Brain. Both an evil genius and also insane. And yes, I'm aware that's not actually the theme. I'm singing that as if she is both Pinky and the Brain in one. Because she is Pinky. And she's also smart. Because I say she is. But, yeah, like, most times people were picking the intermission tracks. And I was one of them. And I feel like that is because, like, yes, if there is a tryhard in the lobby, that tryhard is probably going to win the intermissions. If there isn't a tryhard in the lobby, or that tryhard gets really bad item luck, they're not winning. Because they can't rely on shortcut knowledge to win. They're entirely dependent on the items, which makes it a lot more casual. And why I say the community kind of solved this problem for themselves is there is a community Discord that you can join, and in that Discord, play with pre-made groups, basically, to play 3-lap tracks, to play like a tryhard. Nintendo is never going to give us a standalone thing just for 3-lap tracks. And even if they did, I imagine standard worldwides would remain more popular, and people would probably still just play using the Discord. Because it's just what they're doing. Like, there's nothing Nintendo needs to fix when it comes to worldwides. Worldwides are working as intended, and if you've played Mario Kart World more than just play it online, you know what I mean when I say that. Because if you just play the single-player mode of Mario Kart World, every cup is one 3-lap race, followed by 3 intermissions. That is every cup. That is how Nintendo wants you to play the game, at a 1-to-3 ratio. What's up, Nightshade? Let's talk. You always stand on the beach, look out over at other islands, and wonder, what's life like over there, Nightshade? No, not really. I'm content with my life here. It's probably pretty lame. Probably has Mott. No one wants Mott. Or Ed. Ed's probably out there. We don't want Ed back. No one wants Ed. Someone will want Ed. I want to note, if I ever, like, jokingly crap on any of your favorite animals, just know I'm doing it as a joke. I don't actually dislike any animal. Ed just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, like, showing up, being full of himself. I had to take him because he was my campsite villager, like my first campsite villager, so it's like, that, you know, and then he had the picture of himself, and just like, nah, man. Welcome, Butterbean. Glad you stopped by. Let's talk. At home by myself, I'm happiest with a good long book and some peach Lee-Sai to drink. Or Lee-Sai? Lassie? I don't know. Some peach something. Some peach E. Like, it honestly feels like the community has regulated itself better than Nintendo ever could. I understand that there's a lot of people who are playing online on the Discord who want to have a VR. They want to be able to show off how much time they've spent playing the game. Because let's be honest, VR almost never goes down. You play enough, you will reach the top. That's all VR is. It's a sign of how long you've been playing the game. It's not a sign of skill, like some people seem to claim it is. Here, check out. Can you pick something out for me? Let's chat. And how many months of allowance do you think I'd need to buy everything in here? You get allowance? Pretty cool. Happy Friday, Steven. Any big plans for the weekend? Me? Oh, I thought I'd get some sewing and try to get a jump on next week's work. I mean, I do technically have a plan for Real Life Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna be hosting another TF2 night. I know better what I'm doing now, so that'll be pretty nice. I was still figuring things out the first go-round, so... You know, I do not have a white tailcoat. I should buy one. Let's see... Post-op patch? Nah. Yeah, these wingtip shoes. Bam. Ah, jeez. My throat was just like cough, and then didn't. Ugh. But yeah, like... I don't want to give, like, the big Mario Kart players crap. Like, the tryhards. The ones who are making content, playing super well, who, like, spent the first couple weeks of Mario Kart World being out, like, spamming time trials, learning all the shortcuts, doing everything as optimally as they can. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm glad I don't have to race against you, and you're probably glad you don't have to race against me. Hey, Steven, perfect timing. Come take a look, bunny. Hey, Steven, perfect timing. Come take a look, Colonel. You're not gonna believe it. I made some firewood, Colonel. I was out jogging the other day, and somewhere around 53rd mile, inspiration just hit me. Or it could have been dehydration. Either way, check it out, and stay hydrated, Colonel. Whoa, when did you learn how to make firewood, Colonel? I don't remember. Figures. Well, keep working that brain muscle, Colonel. I want to see what you can do. Actually, you know, it'd be really cool if everyone could make firewood, Colonel. Here, take this recipe and share it around. Alright, man. Oh, and ignore the sweat stains. Those aren't part of the recipe. Those are also totally sweat stains. Don't think too much about it, Colonel. I also really hope I have my mic actually set properly today. It was really quiet yesterday, I feel like. Or it could just be I haven't listened to myself in so long that I didn't like, I forgot how quiet my voice is through video. Oh, Sahara's in town. But like when I was hunting for the spot of, you know, how it feels to draw two, if any of you guys haven't seen that joke, it's near the end of the video yesterday, but like it's in the final fourth. It's a good joke. But yeah, like, I would not be a challenge for Shortcat, and it would just feel bad having him in a lobby I'm playing. Because he is going to win. You know, unless there's another high-skill player there, in which case that basically just lowers even further the position I'm actually competing for. It's why even playing with randoms, I don't care about getting first. It's cool when it happens, and I did screenshot every time I became the Burger King. But that's because I was becoming the Burger King, not because I actually cared about getting first. I just found it funny that I was quite literally the Burger King. You know, I guess I did change around the flowers. Oh, she has a white roof now. It's so pretty. I can't wait to see what her house looks like in this one. Oh, she has her old wallpaper. Steven, glad we met on that island. And I moved in here now. So I got lots of unpacking to do, but I'm really looking forward to spending time together here. I am too. Like, Sky might get added to my list of villagers that's not allowed to leave. I might do that. Just because, like... yeah, I like that animal. A lot. Steve have fleas and... hey, I haven't seen a layered tank for sale, have you? My folks are super into that stuff now. I want to surprise them, but I've had no luck so far. Wait a sec, that's it! That's what I was looking for. Gotta hook me up, Rambler. What you got? Oh, that too much cash on me? Sure, you could have it for free, really. Itchy itch. It's mine, it's finally mine. I can't believe how revved up I am right now. Yowie zowie. Wowie zowie. Give me that flea. That'll solve your problem. How does a frog even get fleas? Is that the last of them? Nice. Thanks a million, Rambler. Even though I can barely feel them, getting rid of those fleas is a huge weight off, girlfriend. I mean, that's kind of what I thought. Like, I could not imagine a frog actually dealing with fleas. So dropping that gif off for me, Peanut. I forgot about that. Yep, straight on right away. And it was super adorable, so. But yeah, like, I honestly feel like how Mario Kart World is set up now is great. And, like, I also do want to bring up something else of, like, right now, a lot of the competitive scene is, like, complaining because, well, every world record basically is about to get broken because of a change they just made a couple days ago. Well, here's the thing. That's gonna happen as the game progresses and balance changes happen. Like, we're not gonna keep the same meta forever, I would hope, given it's pretty much already been solved. It's basically Toadette or identical stats in the baby blooper. That is the meta. That just is what you play. Like, at the very least, baby blooper is the best kart. It just is. So everybody's playing baby blooper. Except me, who was playing Little Dumpy, and a lot of the other more casual players. You'd still get your tryhards playing the baby blooper, even still playing just regular onlines. But, once again, because everything's an intermission, if those players didn't bag, they weren't guaranteed a win, like they would have been on a 3-lap course. Like, that's the thing. That's what I'm looking at. I honestly don't want to have to sit down and learn, like, 20, 30 different shortcuts for every track. And then learn how to do this wall ride and bounce off this thing to do this to... I would rather they just expand Lakitu zones and remove a lot of those absurdly difficult shortcuts. That's where I'm at. I just want to have fun. It's Mario Kart, guys. It's not a try-hard game. Like, just have fun with it. It's what it's for. But no, they gotta try hard and keep try harding and try hard all day long, and it's like, but why? Why do you care so much? Like, if you want to play competitively, play competitively. Is that such a difficult concept? There is a competitive scene. Just play competitive. And I know the response there is, well, I'm not good enough for competitive, so play more competitive. You'll get better. Okay, what is the turnip price right now, boys? I could have got more if I'd waited. That's fine. I'm happy with the price I got. I gotta go put bells away now, so, like, you know. Also, jeez. Hair's slowly making its way over my shoulder. I swear, my hair has a mind of its own. It is a new month, so there is probably new bugs, new, fish, new diving, maybe. I mean, let's be real, August and July are pretty similar, so... August is just a bit hotter. For this part of the world. Probably a bit colder for the other half of the world. But I'm not in that hemisphere / half of the world. So it's hotter here. But yeah, like I really enjoy what I've played of online in Mario Kart World. I do find it kind of funny how, like, from just playing the, like, the single-player stuff. Yeah, the AI is better than some players. Which also goes in the face of, like, they recently reduced the difficulty of the AI, apparently. I couldn't tell, but, you know. But then you get, like, Shortcat being there, like, well, if you just practice enough, it's like, yep, okay, this is the AI. People playing the single-player mode are playing for fun. They don't want to get absolutely annihilated by the AI every time, nor are they probably all that interested in practicing. Oh, I already has circuit board wall. So now I'm a digital race course. It's the horse game! The commentators are lamp and chair. I kind of want to play that horse game. I have it downloaded on my Steam. I would put it on my phone, but it just takes up too much space. My phone has like 6 gigabytes free. I can't really fit anything new on it. Because I just want to say, I find storage space on phones to be such a ripoff. Because, like, my phone has 64 gigs of space. 23 gigs of that is taken up by Azure Lane. Another about 10 gigabytes is taken up by a combined of Pokemon Go and Pokemon TCG Pocket. I have Battle Cats, which isn't even a gigabyte. I have Core and Duolingo, which both together are still not even a gigabyte. My phone has 6 gigabytes free. Because like 20 gigs of its space are being taken up by things I can't remove but don't use. A lot of them are random Google apps that I am incapable of removing. Even though I would like to. Like, if I pick up my phone right now, so I go over here to Google. We got Google, Gmail, Maps, YouTube, Drive, YouTube Music, Google TV, Meet, Photos, Contacts, Calendar, Files, Fit, Find Hub, and Wallet. I would like to be able to uninstall Google, Gmail, Maps, Drive, YouTube Music, Google TV, Meet, Calendar, Fit, Find Hub, and Wallet. I can't. I'm literally incapable of removing those apps. Together, all of those apps are about 3 gigs. I would like to remove them for that reason. There's also a bunch of, like, Motorola-specific stuff that I would love to get rid of, but I can't. There's also some Bell-specific things that I would love to get rid of, but can't. Like, God, can the EU go after phones already? Like, more than they already have? I say this because I can literally, on my computer, uninstall basically anything I want to relating to Windows thanks to the EU. Because rather than deal with multiple versions, Microsoft just has one version of Windows for everybody, and we all got benefit from the EU forcing Microsoft to allow users to be able to uninstall whatever they want. We all plussed from that. Which is also something I gotta say to anyone who's like, man, stop killing games is pointless because it's only for the EU. No, it's gonna help everybody. You really think EA, Ubisoft, Nintendo are going to spend the money to produce 2 versions of every game they make? One that can be destroyed and one that can't be, just because they have to for the EU and they don't have to anywhere else? No, they're just gonna make one version of their thing that can't be destroyed because the EU says you can't, you know, once Stop Killing Games go through, the EU would be saying you can't destroy things you've sold to your customers. Like it kind of already says, just law is stupid. Quite literally. There's already laws in place that basically say you're not allowed to take something back from a customer that they have already purchased without refunding them. But that only applies to physical things. And a video game is a digital thing, so it doesn't count. It's a digital good. So it doesn't count. So much hair. That's honestly, like, in countries like France and Germany, what Ubisoft did with The Crew might already have been illegal. That's the funny thing. They might have already been breaking the law to destroy the crew. That is being looked into in France and Germany. So even if Stop Killing Games fails, it's still not over. Because existing laws might already cover this. But yeah, with Mario Kart, I am very happy with how the game is. My only complaint is there's not much customization. I wish there was more. Like, I would love to be able to change out my wheels as well. Like, I'm fine with getting rid of gliders. Gliders did nothing, you barely ever saw them, fine. But why can't I change out my wheels? Why can't I customize my vehicle? Even if every wheel had the same stat, I want to customize things, darn it. I want my little dumpy to have the biggest wheels I can possibly fit on. Because that would be funny. But instead, I'm stuck with the wheels it came with. Which aren't funny. I mean, they're still kind of funny, but like, it's not as funny. And like, I understand the argument from people of like, well, it makes things more balanced because now all they have to do is balance the carts. And it's like, yeah, except they didn't do a great job of that apparently, because there is a best cart. Or else people would be playing things that aren't just the baby blooper. They'd be playing other vehicles with the same stats as the baby blooper. Even though there are a lot of vehicles with the same stats. Literally on the page with the Peach Cruiser and B Dasher and stuff, there are 4 of them. All in the corner. The Peach Cruiser's one, the B Dasher's another, then there's the Frog and one other cart right there with identical stats. All in a little cluster. Or at the very least, identical stats for Peach. I don't know if on other characters they might have different stats, but for Peach, they're all the same. Which is just kind of funny. Because, like, you would think they would at least try to hide it. Or put all of the clones next to each other, but they don't. It's only those 4. Which, like, at that point, I can't help but feel like if you have that few ideas for different stats, why even make that many different vehicles? So, Lucky Duck who picks this up as his zoned out in the bathtub when a great DIY idea popped into my head, and I had to write it down. Lucky you really scored by taking a peek inside this bottle, trying to see what happens. Off you go, Avery! Lovely Cosmos Crown. I already know how to make that. But, like, I do understand a bit of it does give you some freedom in design choices. But I'm gonna be honest, you still don't have much. Because you're still going to pick the one with the smallest hitbox. It's just what you're gonna do. Because why wouldn't you? Smaller hitbox means you hit less often. You know, sure, you could go with the one that you like the look of the best, but let's be honest. That's going to be a pretty universal thing, because some of the vehicles just simply look better than others. So Nintendo would already have known which one people are likely to play, because, well, some of them just look better than others. It's kind of funny how that works. But yeah, just so I'm not sitting here rambling for like an hour again, I am, I'm gonna hop in here, say hi to Flurry. Hey there, Steven. I'm chopping too, Patter Puff. Yep, it's the latest. Find anything good, Patter Puff? I haven't had any luck here myself. Yeah, there's nothing really good here today. I mean, there's bells to get, which is pretty good. Let me get all this stuff here sold. You know, I'm gonna guess on how much I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna say 25,000. 19,000. Well, 20,000. I was 5,000 off. I was close, but no cigar. I don't want cigars anyway, so I'm glad about that. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. My voice is dying on me. I definitely need to rest it, so I thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you all back here next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then. And now in this end card, I'd like to ask if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? Help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.